going on, everybody? I'm Harrison Wagner here at Studio 122. I'm here with college basketball and professional basketball player hopeful Everett Pleasant. How you doing today, Everett?
How you doing, Harrison? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'd like to start off with asking about some of your skill sets that you're most proud of as a collegiate basketball player.
Good question. Well, I'm proud of my defense. I feel like if you have defense, it'll take you, farther than you wanted to go.
Right.
But my three-point shot has really progressed, and I feel like that's a part of my skill set that I'm starting to love.
Okay. And the progression of your game, I know as the years go and as your body grows, you also have to become a better athlete. So can you talk about that a little bit?
Progression in the game, man. Every day you have to do something new. You can't work on the same thing. So I try to, mix it up here and there in the workouts. And like I said, defense, shooting, mid-range shots, little part of aspects of the game you got to work on every day.
Well, it sounds like you're a real diligent player and you work at your game very hard every day. So would you say that that's one of the things that sets your game apart from everybody else's?
Oh, most definitely. Work ethic. Work ethic.
Okay, work
most
ethic.
Definitely.
And how is the overseas search going? How is that going for you?
I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of people think it's just, hey, how you doing? My name is Everett. Nah, it's way more. You need film, you need stats, and to answer your question, it's very difficult.
Right.
Very difficult.
So the most aspect that you're proud of your game, what would that be besides defense? What would you say that you're most proud of?
Man, defense.
Defense.
I feel like I'm not gonna let you score on me. If I can't score, if I'm missing my shots, you're not gonna score on me. So defense, I'm not taking that away from nothing. It's just defense, man.
Right. And a specific country that you like to play for overseas-wise, is there any specific place that you like to look to play at?
Oh, yes, for sure. Not just me. I think every athlete want to play for China. China gives the most money, the most exposure, the most talent.
Right.
It's hard to believe, but China is very the top of my list.
Okay. And making the jump, has that mentally making the jump, has that been taking a toll on your body, or?
It has, because at first I was like, I'm just going to try or do some things, but you got to be ready up here. You got to be conditioned physically, of course, but the mind got to be way more mature than a high school and a college mind.
Right. And will the pay affect your performance on the court, like how much you practice and how you practice and the way that you go about your eating habits and your daily lifestyle?
That's kind of tricky, because say if I go to China, they paying $10,000 a month. But say if I go to India, they might pay $3,000 a month. Either way it goes, the pay will affect my performance, because if I'm getting that $3,000, I want to move up to the next level.
Right.
If I'm getting that $10,000 a month, I want to don't get cut. So to answer your question, of course, it would affect my performance.
Right. If you're just joining us here, we're here at Studio 122. I'm Harrison Wagner, and we're interviewing college basketball player Everett Pleasant and overseas hopeful. So Everett, one consistent factor that's been there throughout your playing career, what has that been? It's been just a motivator for you?
Having that dog. If people don't know what that is having a huge heart out there, having the most fight. And I feel like it's been consistent throughout my whole basketball career, not just college, having a fight.
Has channeling that fight and finding the right balance between playing too hard and playing too conservative been a challenge for you over the years?
Man, a lot of challenges, especially with me and the coaches, because sometimes it's like 1 through 10. I have to play at a 7, you know what I'm saying? If you play at a 9, you get out of control.
Right.
Play at a 4, you're like, what you doing out there?
Right.
So you got to keep it balanced. It's very hard, though.
How does it feel to know that your career is almost coming full circle with you being able to have the opportunity to play professional basketball?
It's kind of like a dream come true. The midst of all this is frustrating, trying to get to a team, trying to get the film. But other than that, it's kind of, I'm embracing it fully. I'm embracing it fully. The
biggest motivator for you, besides maybe your parents or a sibling that you have, what's the biggest motivator for you in basketball?
I have a person, actually, LeBron James. He played for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The way he's leading his team in the playoffs right now is just like, wow. So much talk and rumors about how he's a bad leader. He just consistently doing well, man. That's my motivation right there, LeBron James.
I guess a follow-up question is, LeBron James is your favorite player, correct?
Yes, most definitely.
So what's the top reason that he's your favorite player?
I know I'm not 6'8", I'm 6'4", but I feel like we have the same game. I think I shoot better a little bit, but I feel like we have the same game, athletic, and that's the tool to be an athlete.
Right. And the biggest helping hand in your career so far overall, what's been the biggest helping hand, the things you can confide in and always know is going to be there for you after every game?
The biggest helping hand after a win or a loss or upset or a good day, I feel like, God, going to God, I feel like that's great, man. I feel like that's going to help me throughout my whole life. So I go to that all the time.
And we're here with Everett Pleasant on Studio 122. I'm Harrison Wagner, and thanks for watching.